So, trying to get the hot tub ready. It's been sitting all summer long, and then first part of this winter, you can see it's a little gross. It's got a bunch of pine needles and dirt on the bottom. The drain is not draining. I've tried getting whatever's clogging it to drain to come out, and it is not coming out. We're stuck at about 4 inches of water still in here. And I can use my shop vac, but you know, that's gonna take forever, dumping it and lifting it over. So I gotta get this thing drained out. So I got this new pump I'm gonna try out. I got a Task Star submersible pump, and I'm gonna pop in here and we're gonna pump it out and see how well this thing works. It's pretty cool, so check this out. Task Star sent me this submersible pump to test out. Asked me if I had a need for it, and as luck would have it, or I don't know if it's luck, but I definitely have a need for it. I need to get this water out. It's not wanting to drain, and I want to use my wood-fired hot tub. This thing we picked up last year. We used it during the winter last year, and it was amazing. And then something clogged. When I went to drain it, I pulled the plug, turned the valve over here so that it would drain out, and put the lid back on it and completely forgot about it. Came back out to check it a couple weeks later. Temperatures had dropped, and it was a frozen block of ice. I couldn't get it to come any further out, and we just quit using it during the winter at that point because it was solid. So, you know, it sat for the summer, and I was going to get to it, and one of those projects that you just keep forgetting to do. It's got pine needles all over it, so all this I'm going to have to clean off too. Some ice, and then there's our fire bin, the submersible or submerged firebox. This thing's pretty cool. It does a really good job. When you're off grid like we are, oh no, see if you can see that. It's pretty dark. When you're off grid like we are, you know, I don't want to try to take my batteries and drain them down to run a hot tub, but I really like having a hot tub. So we fill the firebox up, get that thing cooking, heats up this water. We get up to 110 degrees, and it is nice. It stays warm for 2 days at least without having to run a fire after that. And yeah, just wait. This thing's pretty cool. This is going to be fun. I'm going to have to readjust those straps because they've slid down since there's been no water in it, so they don't, you know, this expands the tank itself. Because of the wood, it'll expand, so I got to raise those up as we're filling it next. But before I can fill it, I've got to unfill it and then clean that floor out and get all the debris off the bottom. So, Task Star to the rescue. Give this bad boy a shot. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to dump this bad boy in right here. Undo this cord. Pump that in. Put that down in there. Hook up the battery. Got a nice little LED. Tells you the charge of it. Whoa! And it was on. Whoa! And it was on. Boy, look at that thing pump. That thing is quick, fast, and in a hurry. I should have paid attention to which position the toggle was on. A little toggle switch here. Totally got myself wet. That's awesome. But that's a pretty decent flow rate right there. Pretty impressive, huh? Look at that thing pump out. Making a mess. I should have put another hose onto this. The hose it came with is kind of short, but I mean, it came with it, so you can always upgrade and put a longer hose on there. That thing is flowing out good. One thing that's really pumping out the water. It's going quick. Figure I'll get it pumped down to the very bottom as much as it'll pump out. Then I can use my handy dandy shop vac there. Get all this debris out of here. Get this cleaned out. And fill her back up. And get us a fire going. It's time to get the hot tub going again. Silly dogs, one set hose. No matter where the hose is coming from. Oh my gosh. All right, Trigger, that's enough. So it gets just about to the bottom. It's pretty darn close. Yep, that's about it. Still pumping. It's just not a huge amount. It's self-priming, so that's pretty cool. Give it a little shake and it starts right up. Well, I think the rest of this we'll do with the shop vac now. Get this all cleaned up and all the pine needles out of there. There's a lot of pine needles in there. So try to get this all cleaned up and start filling her up. This little submersible pump did a really good job. I'm really impressed with it. It was really kicking out the water. It drained this thing pretty fast. It was at least 4 or 5 inches of water in here, and now we're down to like maybe a half an inch. So not bad at all. Now let's clean up this disgusting mess and scrub her down and get it filled back up. Time to put the benches back in. Get these in place. Plug in place. Let's see. I got the right direction. Nope. Perfect. So now the benches are in, as you can see there. Only 2, but there's only 2 of us, so. Anyway, gonna start filling this bad boy up, and yeah, have some hot tub time tonight. I'd like to thank Task Star for sponsoring this video and shipping us out this nice pump. It worked wonders. It was exactly what we needed to get that water out of there. So now it's time to fill our hot tub back up, and we'll give you a gander what that looks like. This thing's gonna be nice. I love this hot tub. So this thing is 1,100 gallons per hour. It's a 4,000 milliamp battery, and takes about 2.5 hours to charge it. Working time is 55 minutes. It's pretty good. So if you want to get yourself one of those, I'll leave an Amazon link down below. There'll be I think it's 10% off code on there. They're on Amazon. They're a great little product. Check them out. Very happy. Exactly what I needed to get this project completed. I've been waiting a while. Yeah, there's been other projects on the list, but this is one I've been wanting to do, and so it's nice to have this one almost done and get some hot tub time here real quick. Well, it's getting full. Time to start the fire up. Get this thing blazing. Here we go. Come on, baby, burn. Fire's right up pretty good. And we've got some leaks going on. So the downside to these cedar tubs is they like to leak. That one's really good. They're supposed to fill them with sawdust. You know, put sawdust in the cracks where it starts to drip out, but yeah, not good. So I'm gonna get one use out of it before it drains, and I gotta do it all over again.